How did I make this for less than $15? Let me show you.
Welcome back, sir. All systems for gaming will be prepared in a few minutes. For now, feel free to grab a cup of coffee and have a good day.
Hey everyone, Mike here. Welcome back to the Marvel Man Cave. This package, you can see it's from the Steelverse, is something that I've been really looking forward to getting. I am literally just back from a 10-day vacation. This is the first package of the stuff that we got while I was out that I am cracking open because I'm really looking forward to this. And while I unbox this, you can see the packaging is pretty good. You'll know what it is in a second. But while I'm unboxing this, go ahead and throw a thumbs up on this video if you like it. You can always change it to a thumbs down at the end of the video. But also, percentage-wise, most of you are new to this channel, so please consider giving this channel a subscription. Really helps out the channel, cost you nothing. I'm gonna crack into this. I have no idea what any of these look like. This was, I would say, not really inspired by, but I've seen AJ over at AJ's Movie Palace unbox a few of these and put them on his stuff, and I finally pulled the trigger. It was one of those things I've been wanting to do something like this and decided to go ahead and do it. So I'm going to link to AJ's channel and a couple of his videos where he does this as well, because he's going to do different stuff than what I have, at least as far as I know. This is information so you can scan the code and stuff like that if you like it. I would say Josh over at the Steelverse was absolutely fantastic. I found them on Etsy. They're located in the UK, and I was messaging him because I had the idea for one thing specifically, and then realized, or he mentioned that they were about to have tariffs go into place, which they were going to have to pause shipping to the US. So I went ahead and did a whole slew of them. And what they are stickers for Steelbooks. You can use these and you can put them on top of a Steelbook to kind of create your own Steelbook. And I went very specific. I have all these pre-MCU movies that I have either on Blu-ray or, in the case of the Fantastic Four, Bootleg movie and the original Dolph Lundgren Punisher, that I kind of wanted Steelbooks for. I have a majority of my pre-MCU Marvel movies in Steelbook. If you watch my X-Men video, if you didn't, I'll link to that one below, where I have the entire X-Men run, including the Wolverine movies in Steelbook. And I just kind of wanted some of the other ones, so I decided to go ahead and give them a shot. Like, it was one of those things where it started. The idea was, and I'm going to start with the one that I had the big idea for, was I wanted the original Dolph Lundgren, the Punisher. And this comes with, I'm going to unbox. I probably won't unpackage all of them, because what I'm going to do is I have ordered a few just cheap Steelbooks that I found off eBay. Literally ones I found for $1. Some are scratched up and stuff like that, because that's all going to be covered anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So these come with, obviously, this is the spine. So you can put that on the spine. And then this is obviously going to be the front art for it. You get the glare off that. And then you also have the back art. And I would say what Josh was great about is kind of helping decide what to do with some of these. Like, a lot of them you have to find your own, or I would say you find your own art, or Josh worked with me because I had never done this before. And I think I was ordering this on, it might have been a Wednesday, late my time, but obviously probably early in his time, because he's located in the UK. And I was like, I don't really know what to look for. What do you need? Kind of things like that. So he was fantastic at just helping me through the process of kind of finding art that they would be able to use, because this looks really nice. Like, this, it's got a nice, it probably comes through a little bit on camera. You can see it's got a really nice gloss to it. This is the interior art for the Dolph Lundgren Punisher. This is the one that I got. I ordered interior art with this because I just wanted something else to go with it. I thought, I was like, oh, it'd be really cool. And again, this was the first one that I was ordering. And I think with the last video that I watched with AJ, where he was unboxing this, he mentioned that they started doing interior art. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I think that'd be kind of nice. And again, this is one of those things I wasn't sure how to do. Like I've never done this project before. I've never unboxed or created my own steelbook. So I got that for one of the interior side, and I told him, I was like, I just kind of wanted the skull, so it's going to be the same as the back. I was like, I just wanted the skull for the inside. I don't know where I'll put these, and then it comes with another just black spine, so you can put on the inside of the steelbook to kind of basically black it all out. I am planning on, because I'm sure a lot of the steelbooks I won't be able to find unless I can find one that's got a completely blank interior already. I'll put that up later. I'll probably just spray paint them a flat black and then put the stickers on them so it'll blend in. But I think that'll look pretty nice because I'm gonna say almost all steelbooks have a clear insert anyway. So I'm going to go through the other ones that I have opted for. The original Ghost Rider. So again, this is going to have front and back art. And what I'm going to do is, my second part of this video basically is, my plan is to take some of the cheap steelbooks that I got. They recommend getting black, and pretty much I was trying for that. But I kind of kept thinking, I was like, you know what would be nice is if I could kind of blend in the process a little bit more. So the plan is to spray paint the steelbooks. Like I want to get the steelbooks in. For some of these, like probably most likely the Punisher, it's just going to be like a gloss black. But for Ghost Rider, around the edge and stuff here, I'm thinking, I was like, you know what? If I did a little bit of like orange or something along one side, that could look kind of cool and make it look a little bit more cohesive. That's the thought. It may not work at all, but that is the thought. And again, you're only going to really see it maybe around the edges and the top and stuff like that, so I'm not going to really have to spray paint a lot. So that's why I'm able to get like really cheap steelbooks, because a lot of them that I've ordered, they got scratches and stuff like that. I've tried to avoid dents and things like that, but that's what I'm going for. And then the Fantastic Four, the Roger Corman one, that is the bootleg version I got. I got this, and I might actually show the other side of this one as well. And then, but then I also will finish off the series. I got Punisher Warzone as well, and then I got the Thomas Jane Punisher. And again, I'm really happy with all these. Again, I got to pick kind of what art he had. Some of these already available, so that was really nice. For a lot of the MCU ones, he already had available online, so I was able to go ahead and get them. And honestly, this version of the Punisher was really the one that kind of inspired this whole process, because I've been watching this on eBay for I seems like the only steelbook is like the Zavvi exclusive, and it goes for almost $200. And I'm not going to pay $200 for a steelbook for a movie that I already have. Like, I really just want a steelbook to put this in to kind of go with the collection. So that's why I ended up opting for this. So this was really kind of the inspiration for this whole project. I just thought about doing the Punisher one because I was like, oh, I really like that Punisher movie. And I only have it on DVD because that's the only way I have it. I think that's the only way it comes. So got that. But then realized, like, oh, well, I have Daredevil. It was one of those things that was definitely a snowball rolling down the hill. I was like, you know what? It was like, once I did one, I was like, you know what, dude? The last one was actually the Roger Corman Fantastic Four movie. I was like, well, I got all the other ones because he had all these already, except for, I think, the Roger Corman Fantastic Four, and there may have been one other one that he did not have already available. Maybe it was Ghost Rider. I cannot remember because we're going back and forth. He was very quick to respond. Again, I can't speak highly enough of Josh, again, over at the Steelverse, and I'm going to link their Etsy shop down below because I highly recommend working with him if this is something you're interested in. But I also got the Fantastic Four, the original Chris Evans one, and then of course Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer. I'll show these off, like the interior is off a lot more once I start actually working on the steelbooks. I'll show how I apply them, because to be perfectly honest, I've never been great at applying stickers and things like that to items without getting bubbles. But honestly, AJ makes it seem pretty easy. He says he's never had a problem with it, so that kind of emboldened me to do this. But I know I said I was going to do this in another video, but I at least wanted to show how I did one of these. This steelbook here, which I'll show you the way it looks. So you can see the, and then there's the back, and then here's the interior. Take the disc out so you can see both sides. That's what the interior and the art looks like. Sorry for the glare. I am still going to do the second part of the video where I actually take some of the Steelbooks that I got and kind of, I would say, personalize them a little bit. But this was actually the Godfather Blu-ray Steelbook. I got this for, I want to say, about $4 with shipping. It was super cheap. And then it was already black, like I didn't do any painting or anything like that to any of the sides, so you can see. And then I'll say the sticker implementation was super smooth. Like, I suck at putting stickers on things. Like, I usually have my wife do it because it gets all bubbly and then it messes up. You can look at my Quinjet Lego thing case that I have to as evidence of that. This went on super easy. Like, I didn't have any issues. I took my time. I did use a credit card to kind of make sure it was smoothing out, but I followed Josh's video that they have to show how to install these, and it went super easy. The inside artwork, to be honest, I didn't even take the sticker off because they're going to be in here. I wanted to do a test. I just placed them in there so as to make sure that they would work okay. I did crack the case a little bit whenever I was taking the Steelbook apart, but I am really happy with this. I mean, if you look really hard, see if that'll zoom in, you could probably see the edge of the sticker or something like that. But I would say for the most part, like, you can't really tell. Like, it's been about a week since I did this. So I filmed the first part of this video right when I got back from Australia. And then I'm filming this about 2 weeks later. And I'd already done this and it's been sitting. And what I did is whenever I think I overlapped the edge, I just kind of took something and kind of massage the edge of this a little bit just to make the sticker stick down, so you didn't get something, you didn't feel the sticker when you were pulling it open and anything, because obviously I don't want the sticker to come out. But for the most part, like, how often am I really gonna take this in and out of its case? I'm gonna watch this, maybe once a year, once every few years, so it's not really gonna get a lot of wear and tear. But the sticker, I find, is very high quality. I think it looks great. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But yeah, I can't speak highly enough about these. I know since I did the first part of the video that they are now shipping back to the US. Is like a small percentage of tariffs. I think Josh said 10%. You'll have to check to see if that's still the case, because as we know, that changes seemingly daily at times. But these are less than $10 when I bought them, so it's going to be a very small percentage fee. And then, like I said, I got the Steelbook for less than $4. So I would say for less than $15, I was able to do this whole thing and get a Steelbook for something that there is no Steelbook for. Very, very happy with this. But now back to the original video. I'm really excited about this because I'm hoping, and the idea with like the Fantastic Four one, again, because this is not a black border or anything like that, is to honestly kind of paint a Steelbook like a bright orange or a blue or something like that, to kind of make it look as close to a version of it as I can get, rather than just slapping this on a black case, which I think would be perfectly fine too, because to be perfectly honest, after you put the spine and everything on it, you're probably not going to notice. So I'm probably just doing overkill, but it's a thing I have in my head that I want to do. I thought about spray painting Daredevil red, things like that. So nice thing is, because I've already done some spray painting for some stuff, is like I already have a lot of the spray paint. Like, I have gloss black spray paint, so it's not costing me anything extra. I would say in the next couple weeks, I will have that video of me doing the other Steelbooks for at least a few of these, maybe not all of them, because I don't know how many Steelbooks I'm going to get in at one time. So I'll probably show at least the first couple, take you guys along the journey, because hopefully it'll inspire you to maybe do a similar project. Or definitely, if this is something you want, this is a really good way to go. The Steelverse, I'll link to everything down below. Again, you can check them out here. Scan the QR codes and stuff like that. Fantastic shop. I can't speak highly enough of the way these look, and I really cannot wait to get these onto a Steelbook and show it with you. So that's all I got for today. Again, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, throw a subscribe, and let me know, what do you think of this project in the comments below. Would you go this route? Are you thinking about going this route? Or would you just shell out the money for like a $200 Thomas Jane Punisher and get the official release? I'd love to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. And as usual, collect what you love.